morning, students. You might remember a few days ago I started a lesson. The name of lesson was Natural Resources, Land Use, Land, Soil and Water. Okay. This lesson was started and I think half of the page was completed. Okay. Today's topic that we are going to study today is land use of pattern. Land use pattern. Now question can be arising that what land use pattern is. Students, actually we use land for different purposes. Okay, we use land for cultivation of crops. We use land for building of houses. We use land for construction of roads. Okay, and railways, and we also use for grazing animals. Okay, so we use land for different purposes. Okay, so this together is called land use pattern. In short, how you are using land is land use pattern. Okay, this can easily be demonstrated with using a pie chart or a data. Okay, just as if you are making a pie chart, suppose this part is being used approx 70% or 60 or 50% is being used. 50% is being used for cultivation or agriculture. Okay. Next is 10% for grazing, 10% for industry, okay, and for other purposes say 20%, okay, and 30% have been used for getting built houses, to build houses. Okay, so keeping a record of how land is being used will be called land use pattern. Okay, and actually how land will be used is determined by two factors. Okay, you may have got, students, let me repeat, that land use pattern is nothing but with what purpose it is being used. Okay, land is used for different purposes. It is used for cultivation, it is used for building of houses, it is used for construction of road and railways and grazing animals. So this is known as land use pattern. Whenever you are asked what is land use pattern, then you can write this definition, that land is used for various purposes such as cultivation of crops, building of houses, construction of road and railways and grazing animals. This is known as land use pattern, students. Okay. Thereafter, I was telling a few minutes ago that there are certain factors which determines. So we will write factors that determine, okay, the utilization of land. The utilization of land. Okay, there are two factors which determines land use pattern, means how land will be used depend upon two things. The first is physical factor, okay, and the second is human factor. Okay, so if we talk about physical factor and human factors separately, we will get to know under physical features there will be relief, okay, and soil and climatic condition, and there may be mineral resources. These conditions, these are called physical factors. I am going to explain it to you a little later on. And the second is in human factor, that density of population residing in a place. Okay. Thereafter, that technology, and the last thing is social requirement of the people. explain it to you. Students, let me tell you how land will be used, whether it is going to be used for cultivation, whether it is going to be used for building of houses or construction of road and railways, would be determined by two factors. The first factor is physical factor and the second is human factor. In physical factor, there would be relief. Relief plays very important role, students. Let me make you understand. Okay, relief means land surface. What type of land surface you are going to use? Okay, it is mountain, is it plateau, or is it plain? You know very well that mountain areas are places where population is found sparsely. Okay, means that is not a very good place to live in. Okay, in comparison of plain. Okay. Similarly, if we talk about plateaus are the areas where minerals are found. Okay, so minerals can be taken out from plateaus. So if we the next thing is plain areas. Plain areas are densely populated because it facilitates transportation, agriculture, etc. So most of the valleys, okay, most of the plain areas that you have seen in the world are densely populated because it facilitates inhabiting people over there. Okay, so अब relief की बात अगर हमने की तो mountain, plateau और उसके बाद आपका ये plain, इन तीनों का अलग अलग यूज होगा. प्लेन एरिया में ज़्यादा लोग बसेंगे, रिलीफ ये माउंटेन एरिया में कम बसेंगे. जहाँ तक प्लेट्यूज की बात है वहाँ मिनरल्स टेकआउट ज़्यादा होगा. ठीक है. अब as far as soil is concerned, okay, when you are using land, okay, you will also be thinking about the soil it has. Okay, if the land you are going to use have a soil with high fertility, you would be doing their agriculture. Okay, you will be cultivating that land, piece of land. But if you find that the piece of land is not crop yielding, which doesn't have that much yielding capacity, in that case you would be using soil for different other purposes also. Sometimes it may be made a grazing ground, okay, etc. Apart from this, climatic condition also depends. How you are going to use the land is also determined by the climatic condition. Okay, it depends upon climatic condition. Let me tell you, if the climatic condition is such that you won't be able to cultivate the land over there, then you would be using the land for different other purposes. Okay. Next is mineral resources. If a place is full of minerals, you won't be doing that there agriculture. जहाँ minerals ज़्यादा होंगे, आप वहाँ minerals निकालेंगे, ना कि वहाँ खेती करेंगे. You can take examples of many areas on plateau. Okay, in Deccan Plateau, you can take Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand. These are the places, okay, where minerals are found in abundance. So agriculture, these states are not known for agriculture. Okay, these are generally known for minerals. Are you getting? Apart from this, we will be talking about human factors also. Okay. Next is density of population. It also a determining factor. Okay, how the land will be used. If you yourself can see that at the time of independence, the population of your country was just 35 crore. Okay. Now the population has gone up to 140 crore by 2024 student. Let me tell you, unfortunately our country is going to cross 2000, means 140 crore population, that is 1.4 billion. Okay, we had already been constituting 16% of the total population of the world. We had been the second country of the world where so far population is concerned, but we will be the first country in regards of population by 2024. Okay, so you may think that how it is going to affect land. Okay, if population increases, if the population density increases, and we need more place to live on. Okay, then in place of using that piece of land for cultivation, we would be using for getting built houses. Okay, so it's also a determining factor. Second is technology also decides. Okay, just as suppose there's a place okay, which is full of minerals. But we have not technology, okay, because of which we can't harvest, can't exploit the resources present over there. In that case, we would not be able to use minerals present over there, okay. Apart from this, social requirement also is responsible. Suppose we need a road, okay, in the areas we need road, okay,